Okay, so now that I have shown you how easy it is to wash a 6-year-old Sphynx cat who is used to having baths every week or two for 6 years, I'm going to show you how to wash a Sphynx cat who is just a little over 1 year old. This is Eden, and like with Talitha, I have the sink filled with pretty warm water, and I'm going to first wash her face with water that doesn't have soap in it. So just get my loofah gloves ready, because loofah gloves help get the grime off, and they also help you to hang on to a Sphynx cat who is really slippery when they're wet. So first we wash the face, get all the sleepies out, get the nose clean. That's always dirty for some reason. They're always black. And this cat, Eden, has not had a lot of baths, so she is not as agreeable as Talitha. So what you want to do is take the cat by the front of the chest, right under the neck, and stick your finger, I have my index finger between her front legs. And basically what I'm doing is keeping her from clawing my eyes out. So I have my little container. And again, trim the cat's nails before you wash them. It's always very helpful. Now she has had several baths, but again, only about a year's worth. So she's not completely pleased with it yet. And I do have my safety goggles on because I am allergic to these cats. So getting the water splashing into my eyes would be a really bad thing. So anyway, I am just getting the whole cat wet, and she's actually being a lot better than she was several months ago when we first adopted her. But there is a little bit of a struggle, which will probably get worse. But again, if you fix your pinky and ring finger on one side of the shoulder, index and middle finger between the front legs, and the thumb on one side, you can pretty much keep control of the cat. And because I have my hand on there, I can't pour the shampoo into my gloves, so this is going to be cold, which is going to upset her. But again, I'm going to just get her under control again and be as gentle as possible and not get angry, because we don't want to get angry and get everybody upset. Clean the bottom, clean the whole tail, clean the back of the legs. She's a fuzzy Sphynx. She'll have a little less fuzz after I wash her. And now you just sort of keep messing with the front legs, because she's very strong. I'm going to wash those front feet, avoiding the face, because you don't want to get soap in their eyes or in their mouth, because they will get diarrhea. So get the bottom of the neck, the chest, the belly, and again, just keep those front legs under control and nobody will get hurt. So we get the belly. She's a little more difficult than Talitha because, again, she's only had about 1.5 years worth of baths. And back feet. And she gets a little upset, but we don't get upset with her. We stay calm and we tell her what a good girl she is. And we scrub it, scrub it. Such a good girl. Now I'm going to let the water out and start to rinse the soap off. While that's draining, I'm going to turn on the water, get it to a nice comfortable temperature like it would be if you were washing a baby. So you don't want it to be too cold or too hot, or the cat will jump out of the sink frantically. You'll get it just right. And with the handheld sprayer, you want to first get the cold water out of it. So it doesn't shock her. And then you don't want to spray it directly on her. You want to hold it in your glove and let the water run out over her. So it's not shooting against her skin. It's just softly running over her skin. Because they are very sensitive to all sorts of physical sensations, and one of the things they don't seem to like is water shooting on them. So I always try to just drizzle it on them. Make sure to get all of the soap off of them, because if they lick themselves and there's any soap on them, they will get diarrhea, and that's not good. So again, keep your hand in front of the chest, between the legs. Make sure to get under the tail. This is where I sometimes have to pull the faucet over, because I'm holding her with one hand. I don't have to do this with Talitha, because Talitha won't try to leak out. Protect your face, protect your eyes. Make sure those back legs are all well rinsed. The feet, between the toes, get it all out. The butt. All nice and clean, all the soap off. Run around her once more. She's being a very good girl. And we're almost done. And the key is to just remain calm, and she will remain calm as well. And I just do it once over on her head without getting water in her ears. I want to scrub her face. Shake out the gloves. Get the towel ready. Towel her off. And then you will put her in a warm place where she can finish drying off. Get any water out of the ears. It's all good. It's all good. What a good girl. What a good girl. Yes, she's a good girl. Under the tail, in the belly. Don't want them to get a chill. Make sure you get all the water off. And she's done. All clean. That's a good girl, Eden.